Hey everybody, welcome to the James and Joe Show.
Today, James and I were talking, and this weekend, one thing I wanted to sort of put out there has been heavy on my heart, and just sort of been something I think about all the time. And some of you guys have heard about this. I'm speaking at a boot camp. I think this weekend. I'm looking forward to. But and we, at Edge Theory, in addition to soundboard and creating content, we listen. We obviously have crazy cool technology that listens to everything and anything in the world around healthy living for you guys. And one of the things that I constantly see that is how much I'm a runner, right? And running a marathon, or if you run a half marathon or a marathon, the reward of that is quite significantly greater than the reward of a sprint. And I think a lot of times, when whether we're selling, sometimes we're thinking, it's a sprint, and we got to put a quick fix out there, and we got to talk about quick results, or we got to put content out there that's about quick results. And I think I would really caution people, think about content, think about social media, think about conversation. It is a marathon, and it is a journey. Just like it's a journey, we want to sell Juice Plus to someone who uses it for 15 years, not for a quick fix. It's the same thing with content. And you got to think of how you use content as it's a journey, and again, it's a marathon, and you got to think about the things that are going to sustain, and that's about how do you go out there and own the conversation, and you own it by gaining respect and sharing. Share more than you promote. You hear me all the time talk about it's not about how great they are. It's not about how great your products are. It's about knowing your customer and telling how it's going to affect them in their journey. And so there's nothing better than content to do that. But anyway, that's been on my, I don't know,
Yeah.
James, you look at that all the time.
Yeah, I think a good follow thought to that is in thinking about the marathon aspect of this, to not get burned out on social media. You can't treat it as, hey, this thing is going to be the new element of my business that kicks it into overdrive overnight. It's not going to be. But if you're out there doing it right every day, you take a little time every day to think about it, post, respond to other people's stuff, engage with people, then it's going to become a natural element, ongoing, just like training for that run.
Yeah, mile after mile.
Yeah, of your business that helps you connect with new people and to grow organically. And so what we think about this all the time from a client perspective, because we have lots of different clients who are trying to grow their online presence. It has to be treated like a marathon and do it organically over time, because yes, there are quick fixes out there where you spend X dollars and you get Y return, but very few times does that turn into a long-term relationship between a client and a business.
Yeah.
So you've got to think about it the same way, that content is a very important aspect of course, your online presence, but it's not the only thing. You can't just throw stuff out there and think, okay, I'm done. You've got to be responsive, you've got to engage, and you just got to take a little time to do it every day. And just like we know that there are some people maybe not doing the best thing in putting Juice Plus into a before and after or a quick fix. Some people are selling it that way, and we know that that's not the best way to do that. Same thing with Soundboard. Every day, it's going to be providing content for you.
New content.
Yeah. You're going to be the authority.
Yeah, and I think and one of the things that we have lots of big clients, Mayo Clinic, big brands, and I can tell you, working with clients for 3 or 4, now 4.5 years with this product. It's about staying steady, because once you begin to own the conversation, if you're in Dallas, Texas, and you are owning that healthy mom conversation, children's health. Is there not a bigger way? This is about, I have used the product for 15 years, my family, right, my children. Our kids are very healthy. That's how you're going to resonate with someone like me. And I think, once we look back on a lot of our clients, and we've been doing this with them for a long period of time, my gosh, when you own the conversation, no one can take it away from you. So where are you geographically? Where are you, or do you sell to 35-plus-old moms with, young children? Do you sell in Dallas, Texas? That's how you got to think about content and own that conversation. And really, at the end of the day, we've seen time and time again, we have big brands, but we have small companies at Edge Theory. We have seen them just catapult the big guys and literally own the conversation and just change the game, because the big guys are talking about how great they are, and the small guys are really trying to build this relational. So,
Yeah, good thought of the day.
All right, that was a long thought of the day. We'll see you tomorrow.